Welcome everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. This is Ghost Warrior 38, and today I got another comic video for you today. Today I'm going to be showing my Jon Sable collection. I have a couple books here in the back. You can see they are signed. I just got home a little while ago from my local comic convention. They host this around this time every year. Today I got to meet Mike Grell. He is a wonderful human being and as nice as everyone says he is. I brought a couple of my Green Arrow books with me for him to sign. I have issues 1 and 3 here. I didn't have him sign issue 2 because the cover wasn't as nice to me, or it wasn't as nice as the others. And so I will be framing these on my wall and getting other copies to read. I also picked up a couple other books as well, which were a lot of Jon Sable. I have the copy of the Maggie the Cat book here. This is one that he had at his convention. This is, from what Jeff Messer and what Mr. Grell himself told me, this collects the first 2 issues and apparently an unpublished 3rd issue. Apparently there's going to be a Kickstarter to release the rest of this series. This book here was $15, but he signed it for free, so a big thank you to Mr. Grell for that. I also have here, this is a one-shot of Jon Sable Freelance. This was $10 at the convention, Rules of the Hunt. I asked him a couple questions about his character, because I know there's also a couple spin-off books, Ashes of Eden, and I want to say Blood Trail. I asked him a couple questions about that book, and he gave me some advice on it. So, here's that one. Some of these books I already had before I came to the convention. Some of these I bought while I was there, and you'll be seeing the price tags still on them. But here's what I have so far. The first one we have is issue 1. I had this way before the convention ever started. I had intended for him to sign this one, but I decided to change my mind. But there's that one. And then this is issue 2. I tried to put these books in order as best as possible, but no promises. The ones without the price tags were ones that I already had or had picked up before the convention ever started. This is issue 3. This starts an arc where we learn about the origin of Jon Sable and his marriage and his family life before it was all taken away from him. This is the origin part 1. This is part 2, where we learn about the face paint that he wears. This one is the origin part 3. This is issue 5, and then this is issue 6. This is one of the books I picked up at the convention. This is the final part. The blonde woman was his wife. And there is what is referred to as that's the Sable. And then this is issue 7. Got this for $3. The Target. And then issue 8. Issue 9. Come on, camera, pick it up, please. And then this one's issue 10. Triptych. Come on, work, camera. Focus. Thank you. And then issue 11. This introduces Maggie the Cat. Look forward to reading this one. Issue 11. Wait, no, that was issue 11, sorry. This is issue 12. Apparently, Jon Sable used to serve in Vietnam. So that was interesting, at least in the story. And then this is issue 13. MIA conclusion. And then it skipped a few because I kind of jumped around on which ones they had. I found this one. This is issue 21. Widowmaker. And then the next one is 22, The Contract Part 1. Like I said, I tried to put these in order as best I could. This is 23, The Crucified Man, The Contract Part 2, plus Safari Sketchbook, whatever that is. So, curious to see what this one's about. And then this one's 24, Kabish, The Contract Part 3. This is issue 24. And then this one's 25. Don't know what this one's about. And then this is 26, Homecoming Part 2. So the other one must be Homecoming Part 1. So curious to see what that story's about. This one is 27. Nope, 28. Sorry, that one was 26. Okay, never mind. I am missing issue 27. So there is a gap in here. Yeah, because 25, 26, and then this is 28. Bye Bye Blackbird plus Shatter. Shatter must be a side story about something. I like the cover of the next issue. This is 29. From what Darren and Ruth Sutherland covered or talked about in their Warlord Worlds podcast, I guess this is a two-part story. It's kind of Jon Sable freelance meets the Maltese Falcon, and you can see that primarily with the outfit design with his trench coat, and then you see the bird in the back, kind of reminiscent of the Falcon, except he has his Mauser. So yeah, be curious to read that one. And then this is issue 30. This is kind of where Jon Sable meets James Bond-ish. Oh, there's a picture of the bird in the background there as well. So maybe this is part of that arc. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we come to an end. If you like this video, do all those normal YouTube things, like, comment, and subscribe. What's your experience with Jon Sable? Please hit me down there in the comments below. And until next time, viewers, take care. Have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, and goodbye for now.